Welcome back, Gameyaaad family. Thank you so much for joining us for another video. Now, I will be, just sharing a little bit of information as it relates to the Champions Trophy that will bowl off in a few hours from now. The host Pakistan will be taking on the New Zealand team. Now, this video I will be just previewing the Pakistani team. Now, Pakistan, this tournament will be a very important tournament for Pakistan cricket, and when you look on it on a holistic perspective, though, Champions Trophy is not the greatest tournament put on by ICC, but it will be a very important tournament for Pakistan, given that they have not hosted major global tournament since 1996, I believe. So this tournament will be very, very important for the Pakistan cricket board and cricket in Pakistan overall, right? They will want to show the world that they are able to host big tournament, so they will want to put out their best effort to make this tournament a success. And looking on the Pakistan team, when you look on the Pakistan team, it's a team that you cannot really predict what they will do. You can predict other teams, how they will perform, but Pakistan team over the years is a team that you cannot really predict, how they will play, right? So with them hosting the tournament, I think it will be a very big, pressure for them, especially as Rizwan as captain. Let's see how they will handle the home pressure. I've been, being the host of this tournament, and over the years we would have seen Pakistan crumble under pressure, and we would have seen them play really good under pressure as well. So they can do both, equally. So let us see how they will, shape up for this tournament. And looking at the team, we would have seen, the first thing that jump out at me is that they have made so many changes in this team over the last 12 months, and one player they will miss dearly in this tournament is Shaheen. We see that he has become he is becoming a special player, right? He's really playing some good cricket. I think he was injured in that series against South Africa, right? So I know that they will miss his presence in this squad. It will be a big miss for Pakistan. And two other players have missed out on the squad are Abdullah Shafiq, right? He has not been scoring enough runs. His numbers are not looking good, but he is a quality player. I'm not sure why Pakistan did not take him, as well as Shadab Khan, right? His numbers are not very good as well, but he is a very good player in terms of quality and talent, right? And he can bat anywhere between 5 and 7. So Pakistan, they would have gone on to select Tahir, right? His list numbers are not bad. He would have averaged over 46.91 in his list career, and he would have scored 7 centuries and 21 50s. In his ODI career, he would have scored his highest score would have been 38, and he would have averaged 42 in 6 games. Right. Also, Pakistan would have gone on to select Pushdil Shah. His listed numbers are not very bad as well. He would have averaged 36.38, as well as 8 centuries and 16 50s. His highest score would have been 154 not out. As it relates to his ODI career, he would have played 13 matches, averaging 27.62 with his highest score of 41 not out. Right, so Pakistan also would have gone on to select Fahim Ashraf. He's an all-rounder, and in terms of his ODI career, he would have his batting stats would have been 34 matches, 224 runs scored at an average of 10.66. He would have taken 26 wickets at the ODI level at an average of 46.3 at an economy of 5.18. As it relates to his list A stats, 92 matches, scoring 1,216 at an average of 19.61, taking 115 wickets at an average of 30.52 at an economy of 5.29. Right, so Pakistan would have brought in Fahim Ashraf to bring some balance to the team. Right, and I mean, Pakistan, I would have seen them investing heavily in a few players such as Shakil. He's a quality batter, to be honest with you, and they have elevated him to the number 3 position, one that they rate highly in Pakistan. And this tournament will be an opportunity for him to cement his spot at that number 3 position. Right, also Pakistan would have invested also in Salman Agha. He's someone who can bowl spin as well, but he, in terms of his batting, he's a very aggressive batter, right? And he's coming into his own, to be honest with you. Very good middle order batter, and so we will have to see how crucial he will be for this team. He's batting at a very significant position where his performance will be crucial. But having said all of that, Pakistan will rely heavily on the one that is batting at the top, and that is Babar Azam. Quality batter. As it relates to his numbers, though, he would have been out of form, I would say, especially for Test cricket and T20 cricket. And I just hope that his runs drought in those formats do not spill over into his ODI game, because Pakistan will need him to score runs in this tournament. For Pakistan to do well, Babar Azam have to set the tone at the top. Right, so in terms of his ODI stats across all formats since October 2023, in terms of ODI, would have played 16 matches, scoring 558 runs at an average of 42.92, strike rate of 78.92, scoring 650s. Right, so his ODI averages impressive nonetheless, even though he has not been scoring a lot of runs as we would have known him for. Right, Fakhar Zaman, it's good that Pakistan would have seen it fit to rely upon him, even though he's not a regular player. And I mean, Fakhar Zaman should be a player that should have cemented his position in this team already. He bat very briskly, right? He's not someone who will sit around in the wicket. He will seek to score runs, right? Very aggressive as well. And if he can get off to a good start, then that will create more time for Babar Azam and Shakil to really get themselves in, to start to impose themselves on the on the game or to stamp their authority on the game. Mohammed Rizwan, another class batter, batting at number 4, right? I mean, he is the one that will, batting at number 4, he seek to steady, the batting order. Very classy player, right? And he is the one that is responsible to keep that balance, in the team. If they would have lost early wickets, he can seek to come and to kind of steady the ship, right? So let us see what Mohammed Rizwan will do. I mean, he's the captain. I'm not sure if the captaincy will put a lot of pressure on him, so he may not be able to score. And let us see how he will handle, the pressure of captaincy and also the pressure of being the host nation, right? But with all of that said, in terms of batting, Pakistan cricket has always been defined by its bowling attack, and Shaheen Afridi, top class bowler, right? And Shaheen Afridi strength is at the top of the innings, right? Especially at those 2 first over would be critical in his spell. It generally gets wicket in the first over or in the second over. As it relates to his stats since 2023, right? Bowling in the first 10 overs, he would have played 28 matches, would have taken 17 wickets at an average of 35.59 at an economy of 5.22, right? So Pakistan will need Shaheen Afridi to hit the ground running. Shaheen Afridi and Haris Rauf will be, very critical in terms of fast bowling for, Pakistan. Rauf more so is better. He's a world-class bowler in terms of, bowling in the middle overs, right? That's where his strength is, right? Bowling in the middle overs, and he, generally bowls over 140 kph, right? Serious pace bowling, right? And it's just Naseem Shah is a player that I would have expected much more, and I don't think I'm the only one who expected more from Naseem Shah, right? He's a kind of I was expecting him to be like a match finisher, more somebody like a Pat Cummins, right? With very slingy fast bowler, right? So I don't think he has been living up to his expectation. He has not been playing a lot of cricket, especially Test cricket. He has a lot of injury problems, right? And also going back to Rauf, he has a side strain, and I know that side strain do not go away so easily. So let us hope that he can stay fit for this tournament for Pakistan, right? So Babar is the specialist spinner that they would have taken, a leg spinner. I mean, his competitive advantage in this tournament may be that a lot of batters may not know him, right? So he may have some a little bit of unpredictability, and we know that the pitches in Pakistan are very flat. So I think that if he can get a good rhythm, bowl a good line and length, then he should be able to trouble a lot of batters in this tournament. To be honest with you, looking back on this Pakistan squad, I think they are lacking another specialist spinner. Probably they should have taken a Sajid Khan or a Nouman Ali, right? Because we know that the pitches are very flat in Pakistan, but I think they want to go with their 3-seam attack, right? And let's see how that will go. We know that Babar is very injury prone, so if he goes out in this tournament, then we know that Salman Aga can bowl some spin, but without a specialist spinner, and if for example Babar picked up an injury, Pakistan will be in trouble, right? So I think this side is missing another specialist spinner, But let us see how the tournament will span out for Pakistan. I think they would want to start the competition well against New Zealand. They would want to get off to a winning start so that they can, build momentum to take them throughout the tournament. But if they lose this match, they will be in big trouble, right? So the way that they start this tournament will be very critical. And we see Pakistan over the years, they have been, they have been a side that will, put themselves into deep trouble, in the tournament, start very slowly and then try to play catch up and then fall short, later on in the tournament. They are a side like that will, misfire and they will crumble under pressure. So, I mean, as I said earlier, that they are a side that is very unpredictable, right, what they will do. So, let us wait and see how they will, perform in the tournament. I know that all of Pakistan will be watching, and they will want, Pakistan to do well, right? Given that the fact that they are the defending champion and they are the host nation, and only Sri Lanka, as a host nation, would have won this tournament. They would have done that in 2002, sharing the spoils with India. And Australia is the only team that would have won back-to-back Champions Trophy in 2006 and 2009, right? So I think Pakistan would want to, win back-to-back as well as winning as an host nation. So let us wait and see. The competition will bowl off in a few hours from now. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you in the next video. Peace and blessings, everyone.